Hi Star Seeds, welcome to my channel. I'm High Priestess Lady Leo and I have a passion for interpreting energies and helping others through spiritual awakening journeys. If you're a turning star family, welcome back. Thank you so much for tapping in. All right, y'all, we're about to hop into a collective message. Today, I am picking up on an energy of someone who is having a real hard time expressing themselves and being in their own skin. So if that sounds like that may resonate with you, there may be a message in it for you. So I'm picking up on an energy that is going through a rebirth period. So you've had lots of hardships, especially recently. You know, you have lots of changes that are happening. There may be a lot of like combative energy going on or conflict in general within yourself and in your environment, either or both, okay? So Spirit's really wanting you to be patient with the healing process, with the process of you shedding the old versions of yourself. Okay, we do have leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink from it. So this is about really following your intuition, following your heart space, following where you feel like you're being led to go by you and your higher self or God, source, universe, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, it's a time to be unbound from releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So sometimes what happens is, you know, this could be from a past life. I'm picking up on something that's more like generational. So this is something that stemmed from, you know, childhood and the early relationships that you were building during that time, okay? So when that happens, we get programmed, okay? So our programs are how we deal with certain situations. Things will trigger, and then that's how we react or we handle those certain situations. So something about whoever it is that I'm speaking to today is having a hard time expressing themselves due to being, you know, put down or repressed, or you felt very unseen and very unheard as you were, you know, developing still as a child. Okay, you've carried this into your adult life. So it is a time to shed this. It's a time to reprogram. Okay. We also have lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. This is a huge deal, especially where we're at right now. You know, this has a lot to do with seeing things deeper than, you know, on a deeper level. It's seeing things beyond the veil, right? You're not looking at things with those rose-colored glasses or with the old programming. You know, you're really starting to be more self-aware and more conscious of, you know, who it is that you're around, the energies that you're in, how it's making you feel, what it is that you're thinking, how it is that you're reacting, you know, those sorts of things. So yeah, whoever it is I'm speaking to today, you're already aware that something is off or something is going on in your energy. All right, and then we have the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, and let yourself be seen. So here's some more confirmation from Spirit that it is okay to let yourself be seen as your authentic self, expressing yourself out to the fullest, unapologetically being you. All right, I do have a couple of cards that were in the pre-shuffle. I'm going to read about them real quick, and then we'll hop into, you know, the tarot. All right, so the first one was Reclaim. Okay, this is what the card looks like. It's hard to see on these cards. If you can kind of see, there's a skull there. It's got two wands and its mouth going different directions. It's almost like it's got its mouth open, like it's, you know, give it a big roar. There is a moon at the top there, which represents intuition. Okay, so it says, you were born as a perfectly imperfect human with gifts, talents, medicine, wisdom, and knowing. Growing up in a culture that does not nurture these gifts creates misalignment with our highest truth. Reclamation can be a lifetime process as it continually awakening to ancient medicine we knew in other lifetimes and soul wisdom. While there is no rule book or map for this journey, this card calls for your attention to what stirs deep inside your soul memory. We are often drawn to places, people, experiences, music, etc. that we know on a cellular level, but our logic mind may not understand why. This card asks you to follow your intuition, trust that desire and follow it. reclaiming your knowing, your power, your medicine, and your healing. Enjoy the mystery and stories unfolding. So there is a panther on this card. So I'm assuming that that's what that is a panther skull right there, because it says panther. To see a panther live is often accompanied with a feeling of awe at how at home it appears in its body, environment, and movement. Panther has an overwhelming aura of confidence. It may be laying or sauntering, but it can spring into action in a split second. Panthers are also incredibly solitary animals. They live, hunt, and travel alone. The work of reclamation can also be a lonely journey. It can also be one filled with doubts and questions. Panther can teach us how to reclaim our wisdom and medicine with power, grace, confidence, and appreciation of our solitude. There's fireweed in here as well, so I guess that's what that is. Fireweed is a pioneer plant, meaning that after extreme soil disturbance, a wildfire, for example, fireweed will establish colonies to repopulate the land and put nutrients back in the soil so other plants and trees can take root. As a plant ally, it teaches us how to restore ourselves after life takes a toll on us. In particular, it helps us learn our natural capacity to heal self. Golden appetite. Golden appetite is a helpful ally to those who have been worn down and are feeling small. So if you're into crystals, this could be a crystal that you need, or call on the energy of this crystal, the golden appetite. Its fiery energy supports us in standing up for ourselves and reclaiming our confidence. Many of us were raised to play small and be humble and cautious. Golden appetite is a guide in breaking free of these ingrained limitations. Call upon golden appetite when you need support in reclaiming your true and confident and empowered self. Nice. So the next one is self-love. Okay, it's a time for self-love, really loving on yourself. All right, loving oneself is one of those larger concepts that is difficult to truly integrate. We are conditioned from birth to doubt ourselves, compare, deny, or minimize our gifts, hide ourselves away, and change who we are. This brainwashing is crippling. We become adults who have to fight to remember ourselves. We recognize the importance of loving and accepting ourselves, but releasing those voices and negative tapes that play in our head can feel impossible. Beyond that, we often decide we need to love ourselves in order to attain or achieve something. For example, I need to love myself so I can attract a partner. To truly love oneself is to do so without any expectations or hopes or hopeful outcomes. The relationship with oneself is the most intimate relationship we will ever have, and it is a daily endeavor. Rather than viewing self-love as a day of pampering or fighting that which is holding you back, let all of it fall away for a few moments. Ask your heart, body, and spirit when you wake up, what do you need from me? How can I support you? What will nurture you? How can I deepen my relationship with you? Continue to check in with yourself throughout the day. That can be very mentally draining and exhausting, so give yourself some grace, okay? It's a process. Peacock. Imagine seeing a peacock sulking around and hiding its colors and feathers. It wouldn't seem quite right. Anyone who has seen a peacock in real life will tell you that this is the opposite of what they do. They are incredibly aware of their majestic abilities and use it to their advantage, especially in mating. Peacocks invite you to unearth the beauty and unique aspects of self that have been hidden away. Peacocks are not born with their colorful feathers. Those grow in around 2 years of age. For humans, it is opposite. We are born in perfection. It is life that conditions us to forget it. Peacock is an ally for standing proudly in who you are. Hibiscus. Hibiscus is an ally in remembering. Its gentle energies awaken to the heart, to its core essence, allowing us to more deeply connect with ourselves and life around us. In a world where many of us have been told to hide the softer aspects of ourselves, hibiscus is a teacher in embracing those qualities. Sit with hibiscus and consider journaling or reflecting around the following. What do you consider soft? How do you personally embody it? Do you ever view softness as weakness? Do you reject it in yourself or others? And then the crystal is pink halotite. Pink halotite is an ally in integration. It teaches us what self-love is and how to act from a place of self-love. Sitting with pink halotite energy for a moment, imagine yourself in a space where you love yourself exactly as you are. What does that feel like? How do you engage with others? What do you do each day? What don't you do? What are your priorities? Pink halite is a sodium-based stone. Like salt, it holds the ability to clear all things negative within us and within our environment. The stone can be used personally or within your space to help disperse and cleanse resistance to self-love. You can also use it to aid in your endeavors of amplifying your heart's needs. Wow. And then the last one is get curious. So I wonder what type of bird that is. It's got to be like a crow or a raven. So we'll see what this is about, and we'll get a plant and a crystal as well, and an animal. So an animal, a plant, and a crystal comes with each one of these cards. A lot is said about how important it is to have a positive mindset, but not as much about a curious mindset. Curiosity can be the bridge to shifting our thought patterns. It is neutral but inviting. When we feel stuck, cynical, and bored with life, tapping into our curiosity can spark a rapid domino effect within our thoughts. There is so much in this world we will never know, but to simply begin wondering about what is around you can snowball into passions and excitement you never knew you had. If you were unsure where to begin, simply look around. How do flowers get their color? How did snakes evolve? Do dogs taste the same things as humans? Nothing is too silly. Raven. Ravens are one of the most intelligent animals on this planet. In fact, they even outsmart chimps. They can make tools, solve puzzles, and plan for the future. They have quite a bit of trickster in them and have been known to leave gifts for people or open gates to livestock pens. Ravens have a sophisticated vocalization system with over 30 different patterns, but their curiosity manifests in many ways. One of the most impressive is that they can mimic human voices. The raven can teach us how to be in a curious and playful state when we are approaching our challenges or need to solve a problem. Ivy. Ivy is most known for being everywhere. It covers forests, floors, and climbs walls and wraps itself around trees. Curiosity leads us to rapid expansion. As ivy climbs the surface, its roots take different shapes in order to propel itself forward. In the same way, our curiosity changes us. It invites us to climb to new heights and begin new journeys. We can feel called. Phenocite. With this extremely high crystal vibration, phenocite is able to connect our personal consciousness to the higher frequencies of space and other realms. It is important not to be curious about the world around us, but also the world within us and the unseen. Phenocite can guide us on this process while also keeping us grounded as we navigate the ethereal. Call on phenocite to tap into your curiosity of self and the universe. All right. So yes, it is really time for you to get curious. It's time to reclaim your power. It's time to really love your authentic self in its entirety. And because it's for your most loving and highest good, you deserve love from yourself. You know, you're setting the tone of how other energies are being attracted to you. So if you're already in an energy where you are not loving yourself in its entirety, then you're attracting other people that are not going to love you either, okay? They're going to mirror back those attributes of yourself, okay? All right, Spirit. Let's see what's going on here. What's the overall challenge for the collective? Fulfillment. What is your wish fulfillment? What is your heart desires? What is it that you truly want? You know, what have you been wishing on a star for? But there's disharmony and triggers, and that could be what that blockage or that challenge is that there's conflict. You know, yep, it's time to release, surrender, purge it, let it go. Lots about acceptance. All right, it is what it is. Give me one more, Spirit. Give me one more. Oh my goodness. So we got thoughts isolating. And then there's ace of water here. So lots about reflection. So maybe a time to hermit for a little while. Really think on and reflect on, you know, how is it that you're feeling? Why are you feeling this way? What is this stemming from? You know, think about patterns from the past, especially childhood, that could kind of help you break through these barriers that it seems like you're really wanting it to evolve. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be faced with this energy. But there's this conflict of like the past kind of like keeping us in a certain energy. Okay. All right. All right, Spirit. What needs to be released during this time? What needs to be released during this time, Spirit? Being really caught up in your head, Five of Swords. Okay, so lots of stress, overthinking. You could really be overanalyzing every little thing that you do, being super critical of yourself, you know. And Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this is about expression, all right, of expressing what's on your heart. Okay, so you got lots of journaling, or at least expressing it to someone. All right, Spirit. What's in the current energy? What's in the current energy? Whoa, I cannot make it up. We've got the Devil and the Strength coming out together here. Okay, so in the current energy is this toxicity. It's being bound to something, right? Lots about being bound. We had that in this card over here. Okay, and these cards are actually really similar. Either way, so this is something that wants to have power over you, all right? Whether this is other people from the past that are stuck in our subconscious or in our conscious, you know, in our dialogue with the self, you know, or if this is our own ego that is, you know, trying to hold us back because we are terrified of being our authentic selves, okay? Then we have strength come out. So it's important for you to have strength to overcome whatever it is that wants to have power over you, right? Not to be afraid of this. As long as you don't give this any power, it has no power over you. You are the one standing strong here, okay? The lion moves for no one. And that's what you're doing right here. You're taking a stand. You're sticking up for yourself. You're expressing what you truly feel. Matters of the heart right there once again, okay? What's in the current energy? Wow. So I'm definitely talking to somebody who, like, you've really struggled with this for, you know, since childhood. Current energy. 10 of Wands. Yes, it's the time to release this. All right. It's like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay. Too many birds. It's time to give up this emotional baggage that you've been carrying. Justice has been called on the situation. This is about karma, a rebalance. And that's exactly what we're doing, because there is an imbalance in the energy. You know, that's what that conflict is. All right, Spirit, what's the energy coming towards the collective? What's the energy coming towards the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles. So this is about taking your time, being practical. It's about divine timing. Okay, you may be moving kind of slow here. Aha, the Hermit. Here we go. Here's that isolation period where you're going within, really sitting with your own thoughts and feelings, really, you know, building that connection with the self here. Okay. King of Cups. Again, reflecting on things. This is my empath card. Okay. So I'm definitely talking to a highly sensitive and empath, someone who has psychic abilities or is extremely intuitive. Yeah, you probably internalize a lot of what you feel, or, you know, just with your self-expression. Aha, death and rebirth is showing up here as well. Yeah, because it's the time for your rebirth period. Phoenix rising from the ashes, the energy showing up here. So we got to let go of the old and embrace the new. This is not so easy though, right? It's not like, you know, I can just sit here in this chair and pull a couple cards and tell you, all right, well, release the old versions of yourself and you'd be great, right? No, it's the whole process, okay? This is like a time period. This is a phase that you're in until you can get, through these barriers that are holding you back. All right, Spirit, energy coming towards the collective. The Emperor and the Six of Swords. So yes, someone's really working on calling their power back, taking their power back. All right, because at one point in time you felt powerless. You're moving into calmer waters with this, where you were finally going to be, the boss or the say-so or the the authoritarian in your day-to-day life. You are the main character. You are the it person. You have a say. All right, Spirit. King of Pentacles. All right, somebody may have some issues with the father. There's lots of father energy showing up here, or just masculine energy in general. Okay, this could have been a person. I feel like this is a person that has affected you. All right, so it could be a parent showing up as masculine, or some type of parental figure or mentor. They could have really worked a lot and didn't have time to really sit with you and spend time with you. All right, Spirit. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is what's keeping someone trapped here. Okay, so it seems to be with some type of parent or authoritative figure. Okay. Rebalancing once again. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. So it seems like you're figuring out a way to get yourself unbound from this. So here we go again with being bound to something. This chick is bound in this reflection. All right. But this is what you're looking back on. Okay. You're releasing yourself from this in the past, right? So in the current energy, you can start to move forward. Energy coming towards the collective. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who, because there's just so much racket going on in my brain right now. It's hard for me to really focus on what it is that I'm trying to say. So it's like I'm talking to somebody who's overwhelmed with everybody else's voice stuck in your head, telling you things about, just being really critical. 9 of Wands, you were persevering through this, okay? Beaten, battered, bruised. You've been kicked when you've been down, torn down, critiqued, been, picked apart. But yet here you stand, persevering through it. Your resilience is unmatched. All right, Spirit. Energy coming towards the collective. Okay, we've got the 3 of Swords and the 7 of Swords here. So some type of heartbreak from the past is causing sabotage now. Someone could have been very deceitful or manipulative, or they could have lied to you. There is a lot of heartache showing up here. So it's okay for you to heal this now. Because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. All you have to do is just do it. Just do it. All right, Spirit. What's the overall spiritual advice? Actually, I forgot that I pulled these cards. Overall spiritual advice. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. This is really about, letting you know that you are protected during this time. You are safe while you are exploring yourself and getting curious while you explore different aspects of yourself, while you're on this healing journey, while you're going through this rebirth stage. All right. So really building that connection with your higher self, God, source, universe, your spirit team. Okay. Then we have the central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. So this is happening at a time in your life right now. It's because of all the different energies that are going on around you. Okay. You're getting energetic upgrades. Okay. On a cellular level, on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, on a mental level. Okay, so you're like going through this ascension. So that's what's creating a little bit of the imbalance. It's like you're no longer supposed to be stuck in this energy over here, where you're self-sabotaging, feeling stuck, like you can't move, stuck in the past. Okay. You're supposed to be in an energy where you are a powerhouse, okay? So this is coming in to support you. So even though you're going through these hardships, even though you're feeling exhausted, even though you're feeling, terrified of what's on the other side of this, all this different change and all this conflict, know that the universe is working in your favor. It's really trying to help support you break through those barriers, okay? And then the last card is Temple of Truth. Throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. So here we go again. Here's that throat chakra energy, all right? Really working on unblocking that so you can express yourself, speak up, sing a song, really sharing your story, okay? It's about expressing, what's on your heart, what it is that you're thinking, what are you feeling right now. So once you can sit with yourself and really, figure out what that is, Spirit's telling you it's okay and it is safe for you to express that out into the world. All right. So drown out the noise and keep doing you, collective. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. It also helps me as a reader. All right, anything that you need to know about me will be in the description box below. And again, at the end of this reading, like my affiliates, spiritualityforyou.com, where you can get this really cute crystal jewelry. They've got necklaces. You can also go to spiritmagica.net and get crystals for your own collection at home. Right? They've got skulls, they've got towers, they've got generators. Okay, spiritmagica.net. My codes will be at the end, and the link will be in the description box below. Also listed there is how you can get private services from me, like hex and curse removals, private readings, energy cleansings, and energy healings. Okay, and if you're interested in going on a starseed retreat, be sure to email me for more information about that, ladyleospiritual.com. All right, y'all, until next time, I love you, I love you, I love you. Love and light.